Hi guys. So today I was just going to shoot a video, YouTube video, and before that I have to do makeup. So I remembered someone had requested a long time back to do dark eyeshadow or just to show how to do eyeshadows. So I'm going to do that part today, and I have just toned my skin and moisturized it. So I use a toner. This is like a spray bottle you can get in different Health and Glow or New You stores, and then you can find it in supermarkets also. And I have just filled it with RO water and mixed it with some tea tree water. So this is my toner, which I just simply use like this. So that's all, and let it dry with air. Don't touch it, and you don't have to rub tea tree toner on your face, okay? Because rubbing tea tree oil is not good. And now I have just moisturized my skin with the Body Shop Vitamin E cream. So I use it sometimes before makeup. So that's all. And now I will just do my foundation. So for foundation I'm using a beauty sponge. You can find these, you don't have to use only beauty blender, that is very costly. You can find good quality sponges on in normal cosmetic stores and on AliExpress also. So you can use these, and there you will find a lot of them from different brands on Nykaa too. Now I'm just taking my Maybelline Dream Satin Skin Foundation. It's in shade B4. I think I could have gone one more shade lighter. That would have also worked for me, but I think it was not available that time in the store. Now I'm just going to use foundation. So I've taken it like this on my hand and back of my palm, and I'm just going to equally apply it all over my face, and then we will blend with the beauty blender. I'm going to look funny. And never forget your neck. And the thing I like doing makeup is only because uh, I like playing with, my face. So it's kind of like an optical illusion for me. So I find it interesting. There's nothing like I don't like my natural face or whatever. And I'm not into makeup for anything to do with looks or something. I just like doing it. Makeup can make anyone look beautiful. So those who don't feel good in their skin or have some skin problems, some anything, skin patches, all those things, makeup is really good for those people if they like to do it. And for people like me, we just do it for fun, okay? So it takes a lot of time to blend the foundation. I'm just trying to apply it. The sponge also absorbs some of the foundation, so it's good to have a good quality of sponge. Now let me just blend it off screen. That's all. I'm done with blending the foundation. So this beauty sponge, you have to use it after dampening it with water, which makes it more fluffier, and it can blend your foundation well after being dampened. Without it you should not use it. Next I have my LA Girl Pro Concealer. So I'm just going to use under eye. Always apply it in triangular shape. You have to cover it till your cheek so that it's blended well. Here, as I have some dark spots, some for forehead. I have some dark spots. Now, just going to blend it. You have to dab it with the sponge to blend. good to have concealer before you put eyeshadow. So some eyeshadow primers or a concealer on your upper lids. I forgot to use primer before my foundation, but it's okay because I don't need makeup for to last very long. I need just for my YouTube video. I'm not going out, so it's fine. So this is the primer from Bodyography which I use. I got it this one in my MSM box. It's really good, and so primer is used to, like, if you have any scars on your skin, like you can see the texture up and down. That's so if you use a primer, it hides that. Plus it makes your foundation last long. So let's do the contour next. I do not have a proper contour brush yet. I use this one. It's kind of a foundation or a face pack brush, so I use this one only. Contour is just for your cheeks to make your face look more structured and slimmer. So what happens if you use a high coverage foundation, your skin does not have any shade, it's flat yellow. So then that's why you need to use contour to again add shadows in your skin and make it look natural. That's why we use contour. I'm just going very light because I just need very light makeup, so I'm not doing any high look. I'm not doing any fancy look. I just need normal makeup, very light. So you can do contour for your forehead. You can use contour on your forehead if you have like a big forehead and you want to make it look like your hairline comes more your hairline is like little lower than it is. And here, just to get the look of good cheekbones. I'm really not a pro at contour. I just do basic contour to make my face look normal, that's all. And if you I've tried it sometimes, if you use it on your neck like this, it makes it look like you have a good bone structure. This Makeup Obsession contour, so it's a cream based contour. It's a small palette kind of thing. You can get it on Nykaa. Now I'm just going to prep my face. I'm going to use a powder brush and just set my foundation using that. It's good to use a fluffy brush. So this will make the foundation stay longer and give it a smooth finish. You can also use a translucent powder if you have any. And it also helps in setting the concealer. Next is I have to do my eyes. So I'll start with eyebrows. So I use actually two eyebrow definers. One is from Sugar, one is from Maybelline. One is grayish and one has brownish tone. So I like to use it in a way that I am using gray on the second half and the brown one, the first half of the eyebrows, because I have thick eyebrows. And excuse me for the eyebrows, because of the lockdown I have not done threading recently. So just like that, you have to make it look a little darker, that's all. And if you're ever doing eyeshadow and without eyebrows, it really looks bad. I have done it and I have tried to click pictures and it comes really bad. If you're not doing your eyebrows and you're doing eyeshadows and you're doing smoky eyes for say, it's going to look very bad. So it's always a must to use eyebrow definer and it makes your pictures look really classy. So I'm done with my eyebrows. Let me just shape it with a spoolie. And that's all, we're good to go. Now all I have left to do is highlighter, blush and lipstick after my eyeshadow. So let's start the eyeshadow. First we have to do a transition shade with a fluffy brush. So a fluffy brush looks like this, and I have my Wet n Wild palette. It's a Rise in the Air palette. So I'm going to do my eyes with this one. I'm just going to do a soft pink. This or this one you can use as a transition shade. My eyeshadow eyes with this transition shade. First you have to do your this area, okay, your upper lid. So this is where the transition shade goes. It's just to make your eyeshadow look well blended with your skin. There should not be sharp lines in your eyeshadow. It should be properly blended. Do it properly on the edges here. This is the area which has to be blended well by the end. And so if you're using a soft brush, it doesn't hurt your eyes, and that's the need of good quality of eyeshadow brushes. Go to my center of the lid. Let me use a brown shade today. Okay, so just apply like that and we'll blend it later with a thick brush, just to blend it well. Blend it well, blend it. Okay, cool. On my lower eyeline, so I'm going to take a little shadow, whichever shade I have put on my center. That's all. And just blend it. Sorry guys, this is my first makeup video, so if I make weird faces. Okay, done. Can you see the difference? It's having that pink hue. And now I have to do my eyeliner. Later I'll put some glittery eyeshadow or some shimmery eyeshadow. So I'm using this one. I got this liner liquid. Got this precision eyeliner from Miniso, and it has such a sharp tip. So take any light shimmery shade like a pearl shade or a cream shade, and light pinks are also fine. Even light bluish white or something is also good. So this, it makes your eyes look bigger. I think I went overboard. I'll have to clean it a bit with earbud. Mascara, I'm going to use this Sugar mascara. It's a Limitless mascara, Lash Mob black with a bang. So I'm going to use this black mascara, and I think I will be able to do it on the camera. Done with the mascara, and I also like to use it on my lower lashes. So I have this one again. I think it's from Miniso, and so it has a very thin wand, as you can see. So I just use this for my lower lashes. Even it has a big wand also for upper lashes. So I hope you can see the difference now. So I want to use a nude eyeliner for my inner line. It what it does is it makes your eyes look bigger. So I have a Maybelline Cheeky Blush which is quite broken, so I won't be able to show it on the camera because it can fall off. And I've just taken this amount. Just don't go overboard with the blush. Always shake your brush, or just reduce the amount of product you have on it. Yep. And in case some people like to do a little blush on their nose too, that's all. We're done. Now since we have done a full face of makeup, let me show you. I'm using this one. I'm using a Savannah Colors highlighter. So it's broken already. So I hope you're able to see what it does. Yeah. To use a fan brush for a highlighter, always use a fan brush. Okay. Are we done? Yep, we are done. Let me do a little more. I like to have a good highlighter in place. Yeah. Apply a little here, here, and next you can also apply it on, like here you apply above the eyebrow, and here you apply below the eyebrow. This makes your eyes look very pretty. To apply a lipstick, so I'm going to use a nude shade with the red. So this is Nude Nuance from Maybelline, I think Cream Mattes, and I'm going to use Siren and Scarlet, which is a Taylor Swift red. Can you see? These two colors look gorgeous together. Just brushed my hair. So this was a full face makeup look. I hope you guys like it. It's very light. You can use it with traditional wear. You can use it for partying, and you can use it for like your social media posts, or if you're into making videos like me. So I just realized I had too much highlighter on my upper lips and my eyeliner was fading. So I did a touch up, and this is how I look. That's all. I hope you enjoyed the makeup look, and see you next time, guys.